Getting a business license in Washington, D.C. is a critical step for entrepreneurs and business owners. Most businesses operating in the District of Columbia need a basic business license, commonly known as a BBL. Today we'll walk through the requirements, application process, fees, and everything you need to know to stay compliant with D.C. regulations. Most businesses in D.C. require a basic business license, though certain licensed professionals may be exempt. The application process involves several steps, including registering with the Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs, securing tax registration, and possibly obtaining a certificate of occupancy or home occupation permit. Let's start with who needs a D.C. business license. The Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs does not require all D.C. businesses to have a license. However, most businesses do need at least a basic business license to operate legally. Licensed professionals such as attorneys, healthcare providers, accountants, and others, governed by specific professional boards, may be exempt from the BBL requirement. If you believe you might be exempt, you can file an exemption request certificate form with the DLCP, formerly known as DCRA. Professionals governed by boards such as the DC Bar, Department of Health, Board of Accountancy, and several others typically don't need a BBL. Now, let's discuss endorsements. Depending on your business activities, you may need specific endorsements on your license. The requirements include 14 categories with various subcategories, each having different requirements. Multiple endorsements might be necessary if your business conducts several different activities. The application process begins with registering your business with the Department of Licensing and Consumer Protection. You'll need to complete the DC Basic Business License application, which can be submitted online through the DC Business Center portal at business.dc.gov. This portal allows you to upload supporting documents, track your application status, and access renewal features once registered. Before applying, you'll need several key items. First, a Federal Employer Identification Number, or FEIN, which you can obtain from the IRS. You'll also need to register with the DC Office of Tax and Revenue by filing a combined business tax registration application, Form FR 500. The tax office will send confirmation upon receiving your application, which you'll need to include with your license application. If your business has a physical location in DC, you'll need a certificate of occupancy. However, if you're leasing space in a building that already has one, you won't need to obtain a separate certificate. For home-based businesses, a home occupation permit is required instead of a certificate of occupancy. The cost of a DC business license includes a $70 application fee, $25 for each endorsement, and a 10% technology fee on the total amount. Some industries have additional specific licensing fees. For example, a general contractor license costs $654.50 biennially, while a retail food establishment license is $289.50. All businesses must also obtain a Clean Hands certification, confirming they don't owe more than $100 to the DC government in taxes, fines, or other obligations. For most business entities, including corporations, LLCs, and partnerships, a registered agent with a physical address in DC must be listed on the BBL application. This agent serves as the official point of contact for receiving compliance communications and legal documents. Sole proprietors not residing in DC must also list a DC registered agent. Once issued, your DC business license must be renewed every 2 years. The renewal fee is $70 plus $25 for each endorsement. The DLCP allows a 30-day grace period after expiration, after which late fees may apply. Businesses that fail to renew within 6 months, may need to file an entirely new application. Common reasons for application rejection include failure to complete the Clean Hands certification, missing certificate of occupancy or home occupation permit, inaccurate FEIN information, unpaid DC taxes or fines, and not listing a registered agent when required. Operating without a proper business license in DC can result in significant penalties, fines, and even forced closure of your business. The application process typically takes 15 to 30 days, depending on the completeness of your application and the type of business activity. To summarize, most businesses in Washington, D.C. need a basic business license with appropriate endorsements. The application process involves registering with DLCP, securing tax registration, and possibly obtaining a certificate of occupancy or home occupation permit. Fees include a $70 application fee, $25 per endorsement, and a 10% technology fee. Renewal is required every 2 years, and businesses must maintain compliance with all DC regulations to avoid penalties. By understanding and following these requirements, business owners can ensure they're operating legally in the District of Columbia and avoid unnecessary complications or penalties.